Kaiser's super goal has absolutely shocked the entire Blue Lock world, so much so that even Isagi comments that there's not a player that he's seen that could even replicate the shot that Kaiser just took. He's truly a genius, and this is becoming a game of chess. And just exactly who's going to come out top and be the king of Bastard Munching, as well as Barrow and Ubers, how will they retaliate? Everybody's so confused and so excited to see what's going to happen next. I just can't wait to talk about it. But as always, if you enjoy this style of content and you want to see more Blue Lock videos, be sure to leave a comment below, let me know that you enjoy this style of content. And as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So, coming off the hype from last chapter, Kaiser's goal basically puts Bastard Munching in the lead, leaving Ubers with no other choice but the counterattack, and we pretty much get to see how everyone reacts to Kaiser's world-class shot, with pretty much Ness doing his thing and just gassing up Kaiser, saying how, oh, Kaiser's shot was amazing, and you definitely pulled one over on Yuichi, blase blase, you know, dude, the typical, like, meat rider things that Ness likes to do. You know, Ness loves to gas up Kaiser, this and the third, and we're actually starting to see Kaiser get irritated by Ness by telling him basically like, yo, shut up. Like, for your information, the only reason I got that shot off is because everyone was pressing Isagi, because Isagi basically became the man of the match, you know what I'm saying, and everyone's attention was on Isagi, and he had to essentially rely on Isagi to get Don Lorenzo off him. And Kaiser's not really happy about that, because basically, like pretty much is exactly what he said. If without Isagi creating that much pressure, though Isagi had the help from Corona and with the counterattack, but without Isagi creating pressure in the first place, he wouldn't have even had the split second to be able to see that far into the future and get that goal. So it's pretty much those two playing off each other, and Isagi notices and picks up that he's getting into Kaiser's head, and he's basically just like coming up with schemes and counterattacks for the next goal, which is like the next like few goals, because obviously I don't think Ubers is going to go out like that. We still haven't got much dialogue from Barrow. Barrow doesn't even seem to be breaking a sweat. No one on Ubers other than Sendo is really much breaking a sweat, and we pretty much see that anyone that doesn't have Metavision, it's basically going to struggle to keep up in this match. And this is for everyone that's like, oh, Metavision is being given to everybody that's important, this, then the third. You know, like how Metavision is being dished out. I can kind of see that, but like Corona being as like talented as he is, and like seeing how much of a toll it took on his body to keep up with someone who's seeing into the future, because he's going full throttle. Isagi's mostly just predicting and moving based off prediction, which is why Metavision is such an amazing ability, and it really puts a strain on the brain rather than a strain on the body, because being able to predict the future means you're not going to have to put that much strain on your body, because you already know what you need to do for future reference. So it's like, think of it like this. Think of it like as somebody doing a race, right? And then, no, think of it as like two races, right? One person is racing in a straight line while the other person is racing in circles before being able to go into the straight line. That's essentially what Metavision is for those who have it and don't have it. Isagi, Kaiser, and everyone else in Nico, they're all running a straight like a straight lap, and then the other racer being Corona and Sendo, they're basically running laps in circles before they're even allowed to go forth. That's kind of like the difference between Metavision with those who have it and those who don't have it. So with that being said, we get to the sub out section, and this is finally what a lot of people have been waiting for. The Masters have subbed in. We have obviously Noah coming in, and their little banter between him and Mark Snuffy, and this next match is going to be something insane, because like I said, this whole thing for Mark Snuffy is that he wants to retire, right? He wants to win a championship and finally retire, you know what I'm saying, Ubers, as like he wants to be a coach. So we're pretty much either it's going to be Barrow going crazy next match, or like the next few, like, well, not next, but next chapter, or like the next few chapters, or it's going to be like Noah trying to shut them down and basically secure this 3-1 lead, which I doubt will happen. It would like shatter Barrow's ego, but that kind of would defeat the purpose of him being set up to be Uber's king, you know what I mean? So with that being said, also towards the end of the chapter, we finally got the reveal of Hiyori actually getting excited for soccer, which is going to be so amazing, because I don't know if they're going to sub him in here or PXG, but either way, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Now, as far as my final predictions go, I just want to say that I'm pretty much sure that either Barrow or maybe even Snuffy in some odd chance might enter flow state, but I really think that these next two chapters are going to be Barrow's chapters, or there might even be somebody else, maybe like Nico, maybe like Aiko, maybe they all team up and have a collaborative like team float state, and then it's just like Uber's flow state versus Bastard Munchin's flow state. But either way, I'm excited for next chapter, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help. These videos take a long time to make, and I really appreciate you and guys' inputs, and just let me know what I can improve on and what you like from the video. With that being said, thank you so much for the support, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. It's been awesome. Bye. Have a good one.